It's not going to be as bad as like the first 24 or 72 hours is getting off of it. And there's help and there's medication to help like ease the withdrawals, and you're not trapped, you're not imprisoned by these pills. They don't have to run your life. There's hope. Hi.
Hi. What was life like right before substance abuse began?
I was a major overachiever. I got straight A's. I just got homework from the middle school and then that didn't make me an outcast at all.
No,
but I was also in band and I played piano and I did dance and I was the tallest person in my class.
Moving into middle school, I was a nerd, but I didn't want to be treated as a nerd. I was playing football, baseball. I was always up a grade.
How did the path to addiction look? How old were you and what was the substance?
In Colorado, there was a Hawks football team in Parker. And so there was Hawks Orange and Hawks Blue. And Hawks Orange was like, where the uncoordinated kids go to play football, which I was at a time. And then I got more coordinated, so I was asked to go to the better football team. So I didn't want to play anymore, and my parents wanted me to play. And so I faked an illness, which ended up leading to a surgery. I got the button that every time I clicked it, I would get an injection of morphine into my IV. And then when I went home, I was prescribed, it was either Hydros or Vicodin, and I faked the illness again at 15. By the end of my 16th year, I was using heroin. By the time I had started heroin, I had actively been looking for pills elsewhere. My cousin, she had terminal cancer, and they get really good prescriptions. And so I started raiding basically dead people's cabinets in Arizona. I really got caught up in having two different lives. I had my core group of friends, which were always by me, but as soon as I would leave them, I would go straight to using again.
I got my wisdom teeth pulled that led me to having dry sockets, and then I got really, really sick actually with pneumonia, and I almost died. Something about that experience kind of made me not want to be the best at everything anymore. I wanted to try the things that I wasn't supposed to try. I mean, it was probably my second prescription. I used to walk around and my bag sounded like maracas because I just had so many pill bottles that were all prescribed by doctors.
Take me through your overdose experience.
My 22nd birthday, I think, was probably the biggest overdose experience I had. I mixed OxyContin and Xanax, like a whole Xanax bar and a whole 80 milligram OxyContin in a spoon. I went in the bathroom and came out right away. I woke up to they had poured ice water on me and they were shaking me. And they thought that it was something with my blood sugar. And I remember thinking as I was coming out of it, so maybe I almost did die, but this is the best feeling I've ever had in my life. Having those two thoughts simultaneously, I guess is really scary.
So I have overdosed. I've been Narcaned. We'd both go to work. I would go to my job and he would go to his job, but we made sure that we would load up syringes before we left. So when we got home, we could just sit down and use. Mark dozed, or at least I thought he dozed, and I dozed. And I don't know how long it was. To this day, I don't know how long it was, but I woke up and he was dead next to me, and that was the last time I ever used heroin. Was that?
What has the process been like restitching the quilt of your life back together?
friends, family, everything just took a back seat to what I did. What I want them to think about it is I'm still working. I took guidance from people who are more successful at living a life I want to live, even though I've been sober for a minute. Finally, where I feel like I'm doing something that feeds me properly.
There is life, though, after being completely addicted. I didn't think I would ever live a day in my life without having to take a pill.
You're not a degenerate just because you use heroin. You're just not. It doesn't make you a bad person. You may have made some mistakes in life. Trying to change people's minds on this is exhilarating.
That's a sign of resiliency, right? That I'm here and that I have hope for my future, and that 100% of the challenges that I've been faced with, I have survived.